yo, hey, yo, hey, yo, you know what I'm saying? This is Smokey D of HWI. It's your boy, you know what I'm saying? Find me on Twitter right now, live and direct 24 hours a day at How Wild Young. You can also find me on Instagram at How Wild and Young. I'm on Reverb Nation, New Music, YouTube, all How Wild and Young, or type in Smokey D of HWI, hashtag Team HWI, hashtag The Real Smokey D. You can always find me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm on a plethora of sites, so Google me. But today, right now, tonight, what I'm bringing you is the Rapumentary and all hip-hop from the Bay to the DMV, you know what I'm saying? And if you don't know, learn about it, but do what you do. I know it's hard to be who you are, but love yourself. I don't know what I'm talking about, but what I'm going to do right now is hand it over to my man KG, a legend in this music, you know what I'm saying? Do what you do.
Yeah, I'm King George here. Y'all might know me from the West Coast Bad Boys compilations from the 90s, No Limit Records, Master P, TRU, Down South Hustlers, Platinum Thugs, Barrier Players, and a host of other compilations and videos and stuff like that. You know, I came up with Too Short and all those individuals like that making noise and still here doing things out there.
Yeah, that's what's up, because to be honest with you, you know what I'm saying, Platinum Thugs, I was on that. I had a song called Street Heat. You might not have known that. But we're going to jump right into this, and the first question is, how do you know what I'm saying, feel about the status of Bay Area music?
Well, as far as Bay Area music, how I feel about the status of Bay Area music, well, right now, it's good. It's good. It's not great because you don't have the exposure like we had in the 90s, in the 80s and stuff like that with the Too Shorts and the E40s and the RBLs and people like that, even with the R&B, the Tonys, the MC Hammers, because Bay Area hip-hop, or the status of it really not sticking together like it was back in the day, you know, even though Short was doing his thing, 40 was doing his thing, they'll reach out and invite each other to different functions and stuff like that. For right now, the status of Bay Area hip-hop is like dog eat dog, you know. If I can get it, I'm going to get it on my own, and that's it, with no radio play or whatever. Back in the day, it was, you know, let's go to the radio station. Let's shoot a video over here. You know, you did it in order, you know, just like they're doing it down south with Cash Money. That's the same juice we had out here in the Bay. So like I say, the status of Bay Area hip-hop is just good to me. It's not great because we ain't got nobody stepping out on that front step, jumping off the porch, you know, taking that front leap out there and really making it happen. They're trying to do too many things, you know. So as far as Bay Area rap, it's good right now, but it's gonna get great. It's gonna come back. We're all gonna swing it together and make it happen, you know.
So that's a good outlook on, you know, what we have going on here. So the next part of that question is, do you feel that Bay Area music is A, being stolen from, or B, just not giving credit? And just try to give me a straight answer, you know what I'm saying? Don't straddle the fence on him, you know what I'm saying? Just keep it straightforward, talk for me.
What I'm saying is, all the slangs and all the music that's not being put out, yeah, you're going to get credit for it in a way where, hey, that was stolen from the Bay Area. E40 used to say that, or whatever way that they take it from you, you're going to get credit, but it's not the credit we looking for. You know, so what I'm saying is, we got to get back to the grindstone and start putting it out there, you know, instead of putting the word out on the street, put it on record, you know, so the guys down south of the Midwest won't put it out before you, because that's how the game go now. If you got a good idea, somebody gonna jump on it. So we got to do like back in the day. If Short had an idea, or 40 had an idea, whoever, Ray Love or whoever was on top back then, they go in the studio right away and execute it, and that's the word of the day. So, you know, we got to bring it back to the grindstone so we can get the right credit we looking for in the Bay.
Yeah, man, spoken like a true originator, you know what I'm saying? People, are you listening to this, man? Please listen up. So we can move on, and I'm going to ask you, what do you feel that the Bay Area needs as far as music to be more of a contributor, you know, to thrive, however you want to look at it? Could be two different things or the same thing in the quote-unquote industry. You know what I'm saying? Give me an outlook on that there.
Well, in order to be a contributor to music like we were in the 90s, we got to do what we did before. That's go to the other people towns, go down south, see how Baby and them doing it. You know, what we doing is in the Bay, we staying out here. If we do go on tour, it's in the Bay Area. Over tour Stockton, Sacramento, ain't no more of that. In order to make a major impact and be a contributor like it was in the Bay, bring the cameras back, we got to step outside the box, step outside the Bay. Get out there to Portland. That's how we did it back in the day. You get out on the road, you'll see JT or 40 them out there in Texas somewhere. But nowadays, you got artists out here who's scared to go. They got people tell, oh boy, you're going to get killed out there. Look what happened to Mac Dre and them. Don't worry about what happened to Mac Dre and all them other people that left. Worry about that when it happened. So what? Do what you got to do and get back out there and put the Bay back out on the map and get the credit we need again. You know, be that contributor that we were back in the 90s. Then the major labels gonna come back here. The reason why they left is because we're not contributing to the industry like a major contributor to the industry like we were in the 90s. So once we get back to hitting the road and the major labels start seeing that, you know, hitting the road, hitting the radio stations in other cities, and stop depending on KMEL and all these other fake-ass radios out there that just want your money. You know what I'm saying? Even though it take money to do it, you know, you got to contribute money in some area. But if you're an artist trying to come up and you got something to contribute in the Bay Area, you know, bring that. You know what I'm saying? Then money going to find its way in it.
It's completely understandable, my nigga. And with that, I'm going to wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? I want to say I appreciate everybody who's listening to this, who checked me out. King George, I appreciate you coming out and interviewing for my Rapumentary series. And everybody that's coming out in the future, you know, just a big what's up, big shout out. I'm coming for you. You can find King George coming up on some new things, some new music. I also have Smoke EFX Design and Photography, where I do graphics and photography. And I just did, you know what I'm saying, the man's DVD cover, Grind Spot. You know, will be coming soon to iTunes, so keep your eyes open for that.
For the next 8 summers, but it's not the issue. Homie, I'm the shit. Paper up the ass like a new roll of tissue. Move like a missile when I'm not with you. Breaking every record every time that I diss you. I can't help it, I was born in it. Niggas bitch made like they was born women. That's just the basics. So step it up like you coming from the basement. Don't trip, slip, then land in the basement. Like the pavement that was laid in the basement. I'm not giving in. Straight gutter. And none of these niggas gon' take my place, no.